Hello, gamers and peeps. We're gonna be playing some Tera today. I like this game. It's fairly decent when it's not stuttering or lagging or any of that stuff. But I did have a problem yesterday. That problem was tied seemingly to an in-game warning to actually play responsibly, and then followed by a playing 1 hour warning, and then an in-game host boot, like a boot from the server, followed by the downing of my internet and cable. Was very suspicious. I think it was a forced boot out of the game, and it didn't make me happy. Now, outside of that, this game, for what it's worth, is it's really good. I praised it. I said it's very refined. It's very user friendly. It's it's got a lot of things going for it, and I trying to get my pets here. I don't think I have a pet for this one. No. But let's see. I think it's an alright game for what it is. Like, it's got its bugs and issues and things. It's free to play. You don't have to sink any money into it. You can if you want to. Of course, they have bundles. No, I don't mind you stopping by, Trouble. I don't mind you stopping by. There's bundles, like pricey bundles, where you can get like different mounts.
You need something from me? Keep training hard.
Mounts for, showing off, things. Nothing necessarily needed to like make it far into the game. You're pretty much rewarded just for grinding the quest, the little side quest and whatnot. You actually get a lot of loot, a lot of drops. Now, I will say I have not figured out how to unlock the lock boxes. I am pretty sure that is a premium deal. I don't know where you get the keys, to be honest. I've never seen anything that sells the keys for the lock boxes, so that is odd to me. I don't know. So if anybody knows anything about that, just clue me into that one, because like I've got a lot of boxes in my bank just waiting to be unlocked for some gear. I don't know if it's like a level specific thing when it comes into play or whatever, but yeah, usually when they have the lock boxes, it's a premium deal.
For the Federation.
What's up, everybody?
Not much.
This is the secret base for Loke's cult. The place where all those devas are getting their weapons. The actual cultists are deep inside, but they've bound a golem's magic to the door, so only the cultists can get in. Unless you destroy the golem.
Everybody potioned up,
And once you're past that door, you can fight your way to the head of the cult.
buffed and all that.
Naturally, he's in the deepest part of the cave. Good luck. You'll need it.
Sorry about that, got lost for a second. Been a few days since I did this map. Hey, what class is that, what class is that Thrall with? I can't remember.
Oh man. Oh dude.
We all ready?
Yep, he got bored. He got bored. Yeah, the dungeons are a lot of fun, actually. Okay, so you no doubt heard all that loud commotion and that thing right there. That is one complaint of mine. I don't know why there is a need for all that background noise, all those screams, moans, and echoes, and all that good stuff. I don't know why there is a need for that. I will say. Let's see what is. I will say the dungeons are more fun than the basic outdoor, little monster brawls or whatever. Um, a lot more involved. It's similar to what you would have seen in Neverwinter. Actually, a lot like that. And see what I can get here. Gloves of the Sanguine. Okay. I've got two. Probably get that. Get gloves of the Vulcan. Alright. Inventory. Anyways, yeah, this game, it has its pros and cons. Like, so far I haven't got any of those pop-up messages saying like I've been playing for too long or whatever. Um, the server I play on is the Hydrath or whatever, one of the newer servers. It plays more smoothly. I think it's North American server. Pretty sure it is, because like the server my friend plays on is a different name and it's not even listed on my server listing, so I think cross-region play may not be possible, which would suck, because if you want to make a guild with somebody outside of, like if I wanted to make a guild outside of, somebody in the US and wanted to game with them, then that might not be a thing I can do if I can't join their server and I can't have my character in that server. Another thing is the characters are server specific, and that in itself could be a issue. I think characters should be able to carry over to each server instead of having to create a different character for each server. I don't
need my
think.
help? You need my help?
I don't think it's necessary to have server specific characters. Now I could understand the development or the hosting standpoint of that and how that might come into play, but I just I don't know. It's not really. That's one of the least user-friendly features of this game. The characters being tied to specific servers. That and that obnoxious sound that was going on in the dungeon playthrough. Also, the reason I went silent during the dungeon playthrough is obviously like I'd be talking louder than I should. Probably sound like I was yelling and whatnot because I was trying to
Can you feel the power? Feel the flow of magic.
probably sound like I was, screaming at you because I'm trying to talk over the the background noise. You know, even though I have it turned down in the options, it is obnoxiously loud in my ears, like in the headset. I just don't even know why they do that. I don't even know why that sound is a thing. Let's see, this is what I got here. I got a now think about these green lettered swords and gear. You can actually enhance or enchant them, I think it's called. And I don't know, they drop at a lower level than others, but they usually got good perks to them. This one don't seem to have all that great of perks to it, so I'll just probably keep it. Enchanted equipment pop up as if to tell me something I don't know. But anyways, that one don't have the enchant option. It has the etch. I don't have anything to etch it with though, so there's that. Gloves of Lock. Okay. Again, that one dropped at a lower level than what I was getting from the actual things, and don't have a enchant thing for it. But yeah, there's that.
Relax. I
Drop
got
some
it covered.
stuff off at the actual banker here. Let's see. I don't know how I got 2 cruel blades. I don't know. That was kind of odd, to be honest. But I probably could actually list one of those cruel blades for sale. Maybe I'll try to see if I can do that. It does have a barter, not I wouldn't say a trade broker. Yeah, a trade broker is what it's called, where you can get like premium currency, increase your currency, get some better stuff. Let's see, trade broker.
For the Federation.
I actually made some sales, I think, so that's cool. Let's see, I'm gonna list the. I don't know if I can even use that staff for priest. So I don't have a priest. I could probably list that, and that wouldn't bother me any. It'd give me one gold. I don't even know. Probably hang on to it. This one's more pricey, and I already have one of those, so I can list that for priests. This character is not a priest, so yeah, I'll probably list this too. There ain't no point in me hanging on to it, I don't think. So, see what else I got to drop in the strong lockbox. I'll put the lockbox in my banker over here, so just in case I ever find any keys or anything to do that with. Banker. Where did that banker go? That's the merchant. Banker. Aha, banker.
I'll share what I know. Turn the page, friend.
Bang that stuff. I'd say definitely invest in, increasing your storage, your bank storage. It helps you because you will get like games like Diablo where you get overburdened with the stuff you carry. You definitely got to bank some of it. I usually sell the things that I will not be using later on. Trade broker, or usually just you know, keep stuff on hand that I could be using. Let's see what I keep. Yeah, always check your gems and always equip those to your equipment so that they'll be have the bonus perks. The I need to check what my quests are. Let's see, quest. Got the Kuma Royale. I haven't been able to beat it like I did my first go round because people just, you got to get with the right team, right coordination. You got to have some defending the you got to be coordinated as a team. And if you're going with randoms, this is a hit or miss thing. So, trying to figure out which Battleground Kuma. I don't want to do no PvP stuff or PvE co-op stuff anymore because that stuff was loud. But let's see, eliminate merge rank, Bastion of Lock. I've got Celestial Hill. Okay, let's see. Go to Celestial Hills. What is that? Godric's Farm. We'll go to Godric's Farm, I guess. Like, I've been on here for maybe 20-30 minutes. After about an hour, you'll start getting, like I said, you'll get pop-ups, notifications saying play responsibly, and then you'll get like a thing like you've been playing 1 hour. And that's when the stuff started going down. When the when I got like host booted.
You need my help?
From the thing.
You need my help?
And I did not appreciate it. I'm pretty sure it's tied to this game, and I think it might be a safety thing. But it might have went a little too far and actually booted my connection. Like I hear tell, like in like certain Asian countries that they regulate the time played, time spent, and like in the cyber cafes and stuff, in the gaming places, they regulate time spent there, and because it's like at addiction levels, like over there, you know, like in China or Korea or stuff, where things are more, I guess you could say, dull or whatever, or like gaming is very important to, you know, to the citizens. It's an escape, much like it is in the U.S. But people have actually died from playing too long, and it's really sort of kind of reached that problematic level in, you know, some Asian countries. People sitting there for full days, basically just gaming. Like I don't game that hardcore anymore. I don't dedicate hours to games like I used to. Maybe an hour at a time at most. I just can't commit that kind of time to it.
What hand of cards brought you here?
I think in a way I've become casual, maybe a little less hardcore than I was back in the day. You know, had to get those objectives done in the RPGs, had to, you know, reach those in-game goals and whatnot, and just couldn't put it down, couldn't stay away from it, you know. But now I can just do short sessions, sort of get tired, burn out on it, and move on and do something else in life, you know. I don't get you know, outside of the review work I just don't dedicate as much time as I used to gaming. I've got a huge backlog of games. Like I'll buy them. They'll usually sit on a shelf, and like some of them I haven't even touched or played. Just remove the wrapper and then just shelved it, and it's like it's kind of sad. It's kind of you know, money down the drain or whatnot. I don't know, but yeah, I think I've become kind of a casual consumer of games outside of the review work. I guess that's what I was trying to say. Now this, like my friend said, it's more of a relaxing experience. There's nothing really pressing. You could survive for ages if you knew how to play the game, and dying really isn't a problem if you're geared up and you keep, you know, stay on top of the stuff and know how to dodge, know how to, you know, play your character class right. And it's just a casual thing, you know. Like here, I'm not even putting much effort. I don't feel threatened by this big Hindu-looking orc or ogre or whatever it is. I don't feel threatened by it because it's got all the warnings, little, you know, area of effect, you know, warnings and stuff, and it's just not all that intimidating. Even the I'd say even in the dungeons, like the matchmaking dungeons, like they don't feel all that intimidating. Sure, it's this chaotic, it's hectic. It's you know, filled with, you know, intense battles or seemingly intense battles, but I mean, you can usually tank a lot of damage, even with a lower class, you know, little weaker looking character like this one here. You can tank a lot of it and just go on. You know, you've got plenty of potions all the time. You get parcels for potions and whatnot, and you get rewards, and you can buy potions from the stores for, you know, easily, the merchants. Nothing is really you know, all that intimidating or challenging. You know, I sort of pointed that out, the you know, my thoughts on it on the blog. I don't think this game is challenging. It's fun, you know, it's fun. It's got some boss mechanics to it. Sure, they got their patterns. Sure, the enemies, you know, there's mobs of enemies and things, and occasionally, like in the early stages when you're not prepared, when you're first learning, you might die some. You might get one-upped by something. But if you're not paying attention to your health bar, you know, using the potions or whatnot. But it's still an okay game. Like, I mean, with or without the extreme challenge or the you know, whatever. Still like it. It's I just wish like they would sort out
cards brought you here?
Whatever went wrong with that gaming session I had the other day, where they
You hungry?
where they actually seem to have It's always good to get the scrolls. Scrolls teleports back to town. In town, if you like log out via the character option in the options menu, you know, it'll time down and take you back to the thing. They actually heal, gain XP, I think, for a percentage. Yeah, it's got a so you can cancel out the combos and stuff just to get out of dodge, but your dodge does have a like a reset or a cooldown, so you gotta pay attention to that. That's one thing to pay attention to. Otherwise, you'll be catching some surprise attacks like that. But see how I tank that? Like, I'm only 25, level 25. You get that pretty fast, just through grinding the quest and whatnot. And there's plenty of quests to do in this game, both solo and through co-op and PvP. I like the visual look of this game. I'll be honest, this is very appealing to me. It's a sort of blend of science fiction, maybe steampunk, and fantasy. It's got a cool aesthetic to it. Very, very cool looking. Very pleasing on the eyes. Much more so than I think Neverwinter was. Neverwinter, for me, like, you see how smooth this lobby is going. Like, even in any of the lobbies you get in Neverwinter, it's like lag city. It's just like constant stuttering, and especially when you're riding the horses or, you know, something's going on. And it's kind of off-putting. Like, when you got when you got an action game, an action MMO, and the game is lagging the hell and back, you just can't really enjoy it too much. And I find that this one handles the netcode pretty well. I think it's because it's region-based. I think it pairs you with, you know, those in a similar region, maybe country region. And I think they do good by that, because, and they seem to be creating new servers to handle the overflow of traffic, to keep people, you know, from experiencing the lag that could be happening. I think the creature design is pretty cool in this too. It's very cool, actually. Blend of like mythology and all kinds of different things. Really cool designs. Like character designs too. Some of the character faces that are a little bit questionable, but like this is, you gotta think this is a free-to-play game, and they do pretty good for the animating the characters, doing the you know, character creation. The little options you have, the hair, the character type, the character class, the weapons, the gender. They really touch base on, you know, all the necessary things. It's not really decked out as it could be, but it's, you've got a lot of options, you know, right out the start of it, and it's I'm not even paying attention to half what I'm doing here, talking. Trying to But yeah, when you're streaming this, I'd suggest if you're doing the matchmaking, the instance matchmaking with the dungeon areas, probably do not do that because, like, I know I probably scared off like that one viewer that stopped by during it because it was so loud. I don't know if you could hear it, as I could hear it, but man, it was extremely loud. I think it would be good if the developer could like cut out that constant, you know, screaming and echoing and just needless noise pollution. I think that'd be one of my biggest complaints outside of the you know, the server booting issues and the what was it, whatever the other thing I was that I mentioned. But overall, I like Tera, and despite its flaws and my issues with the post booting yesterday, I find it fun. I find it worthwhile, and I just hope they continue to work out the kinks. Maybe you know, continue to add more content, sort of like Neverwinter did with the seasonal updates and whatnot. I hope it lasts for a while. I hope the popularity picks up. I hope more people will get into it. Once I get enough gold, like I will be starting my own guild as I tend to do in these, you know, free-to-play games. If you want to join, I'm debating on a name, but it's probably going to be, you know, maybe Otaku Dante's Inferno, to go along with the blog and whatnot. If you want to join that, you know, want to help me out and become a part of the team, the Inferno team, then you can do that and get some things done. Like, I do play this game regularly. Like, I was a little skittish about getting back into it, but you know, recently, because yesterday I was debating on whether I should even bother after that network knockout. Wasn't too pleasing, and but if it doesn't, you know, keep happening, and I can enjoy the game without you know, needless interruptions or pop-up warnings telling me I need to friggin' mind my gaming time or whatever. You know, I'm an adult here. But definitely I'll keep to it, you know, keep leveling up my characters, you know, playing and maybe broadcasting some gameplay and stuff as I continue along. So, but anyways, I'm gonna upload this to YouTube when I get through, after a while, after I get through doing this one mission, probably. It's been a pretty long stream. Fairly avoided talk at the beginning of it. You know, of course, I didn't want to talk over the noise, you know, in fear that you couldn't hear me, whatever. And kind of close it on a good note with a brief talk about what I think about the game and, you know, pros and cons, stuff like that. Try to leave it until I experience more of the game and maybe showcase some more of my other characters that I've created and you know, done. got? Inventory. What have I got? Said I had something. Oh, okay. Vanguard request. Always check these things. When you level these things up, you get some good loot for it, and definitely rewarding. Like, this game is so rewarding for, you know, committing to the grind, even if you don't pay up. I think it's a grind that's rewarding. So, and sure, you might not get the best of mounts or the best of you know, equipment, but the gameplay is enough to I think to actually to warrant a download and a playthrough. So I think it's when you soul bind an item, by the way, you cannot sell it. You cannot usually bank it. So if you want to make money off of it, and you know, you're eventually going to discard it or whatever, then that's up to you. I like to, you know, I think you can still sell them. So it's just up to you what you want to do with that. So you can't even I don't have no strongbox keys. Yeah, see, I don't even know how you get the keys. It's just so odd. So odd that they would have that, and you can't have the. I don't even know who sells the keys. Like, I don't even know. I don't know, folks. Anyways, almost got enough for that weapon. Let's see, where am I going on the map? It says something. I think that guy's got an exclamation mark by his thing. Lumbering oaf. They look so cool though. I love the character design. I know I've already said that, but so cool. Creature design. Look at his arms fall off. Like it's like a nod to what you call it. The let's see, question mark. That would be the quest indicator, so I fulfilled it. Going to go to the destination, enter the quest, and probably teleport to town for healing, and then just
You look like you need help.
end it from there. Let me see what my keep on getting confused from pressing the touchpad and actually. Okay, so it's the shards that time. Yeah, some of these quests have like multiple parts. You really got to pay attention. One thing to note is that there are icons on the map that you can follow. Like, say this one says 3 right here. No, don't even pay attention to that. This one says 2. Okay, so wherever 2 is on the map, that is where you got to go to get what you need to get done. You know, for 1, it'll tell you, like, if you go into the touchpad menu, press circle to display the quest, and then it'll tell you what to do. Like, for the Kuma's thing, it wants me to press options, get in matchmaking, and win an actual Kuma's Royale thing. So, and then you got the different, like, question marks, the little asterisks where a quest is complete. Depending on type of quest, will either be red or yellow. You know, it's very streamlined, very user friendly. Points you in the right direction. It's not easy to get lost, except for in some instances where the map is kind of iffy about the location of something and certain characters popping in and out of existence and whatnot. Um, you'll eventually find them though. It's just, they point you in the right area. You just gotta look around a little bit, and that's part of the hunting down and questing and whatnot. Let's see, gonna head to town. Let's see, inventory. I think it is. Yep, safe haven. Safe haven takes you to the nearest, town. From towns you can buy teleports or go into the portal, the teleport portal thing, and go back to wherever you need to be after you log back in. So that's a convenience. Definitely worth buying the scrolls or collecting them if you see them drop. They do drop from time to time, so there's that. I think but overall, Tera's a pretty solid game. Solid free to play so far. I don't think it's overpopulated, and like I said, the server I'm on, new one, Hydrath, I think it is, very smooth. You saw in the dungeon, the matchmaking thing, the Bastion of Luck or whatever playthrough, like there was, even with all the chaos, there was little to no lag, no noticeable like stutter or frame rate drops or anything. So I think it's pretty solid netcode wise. I think they do a good job to separate the players and keep the stress off the servers, for you to enjoy it. So I think they do a good job. And but anyways, I'll talk at you later, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. If I don't stream again, talk to you then. Try this game out. If it's not your cup of tea and you don't like the grind for loot, the grind for quest, then just you can say you tried it and you gave it a shot. Move on or whatever. Play something else. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your week. And I'll talk at you later. Take care of yourselves. Bye.